I want to replace the brake booster here. It's way back there. Right here. So, first I want to make some room. I'm going to take out this battery and unplug this big wire harness right about here, just to get it out of the way. Got this vacuum line right here. It goes to your throttle here. We're going to take the plugs out of the ECM, the fuse box, and this little vacuum line, just so we can get a clear picture of what's going on here. Less stuff you gotta unplug, the better. So I'm just unplugging the ECM. I took the little throttle control mounts out so I can just slide it forward. This one was 10 mil, the other two were 8 mil. I don't know, Ford Engineering. So I slid that forward. I had to take that little grounding module, whatever it's called, out so I could slide this forward. Had to take this little vacuum line out. And one thing I forgot to mention is be aware if you are going to take this harness off, these little plastic things right here, they're like upwards of 30 years old, so they're probably going to get lost by the time you pull them out. They're going to be snapped. I don't really care because it's 30 years old, but you might want to, consider that before you unplug them. You want to pull the little drain out here. It's mounted to one of your mounting bolts for the master cylinder, so just pull that right off. Get your little drain out of here. Just drop it on the ground. Goodbye forever. So you just need a little screwdriver to get this plug off. Be very careful. The plastic's brittle. Like I said, 30-year-old vehicle. Then this mounting bolt and this mounting bolt, really easy. Just ease them off of there. They're both 1/2 inch. I had to use a 13 for the one because it was really rusty, but it'll do the same. Just be really careful. Now the master cylinder should hopefully slide out. And there she goes. Got to take these 4 mounting bolts, 2, 3, that 4th one's up there, you can barely see it. It's focusing on something silly up front. Then you got to take this retaining clip off. This is for your ABS. And that's your little brake sensor up there, that little gray cylinder that's trying to focus on. Take all that stuff out, or off. So I had to take that little brake sensor out. It's just a 5mm. And then the 4 bolts are 14 mil. Oh, make sure you get that little rubber boot out of there. The new one comes with a new rubber boot. Don't you lose that plastic ring or that little black plastic ring or your retaining clip. You're gonna really need those later. Don't lose them. For me, I had to take the whole master cylinder out to get that bad boy out, but it's out now. Here's the old one, rusty and dusty. There's a thumb. And here's our new one.
Not rusty.
The new one's set inside. We're gonna go back inside and slam these in here. They're just about the same, 14 mil. So we got the retaining clip back in. We got our little sensor back in. So I'm just filming right now to show you. I think this is the way it goes. Man, I should have taken a picture. So you don't have to, but I thought I would get a new master cylinder since I'm already replacing stuff. One thing to make sure, check that tab. Check your ins and outs. And check your little plunger. The rest is just the reverse order of what we already did. So we'll put this mounting bracket back up. We'll put our master cylinder back in. And then we'll hope to have remembered where we unplugged everything from. Had the misfortune of having to replace one of the brake lines going from the master cylinder to the manifold. So we'll just show you really quick. Hopefully I can film with one hand and show you how you're going to use the double flaring tool. First off, you're going to make sure that you're just about flush with that. It's a little, I might push it up a little bit, but I'm going to flip that over. And that little peg will go inside this. I won't be able to film this one-handed, But basically, get this peg inside the end of your brake line. You're going to use this, smush it flat. Then you're going to take that peg out, and you're going to use this one more time. You should come out with this cute little flare right here. Two things to remember when you're using the flaring tool. Thing number first is you can over-tighten, so beware. Make sure you finesse it, otherwise the end will crack, so pay attention while you're tightening it down to make sure you prevent the end from cracking. Thing number second is don't buy this tool. You could rent it at AutoZone or O'Reilly's, and they'll give you all your money right back after you bring the tool back. Now that we got the new brake line in place, it's time to start seeing if we can remember where everything goes. Let's start with this little vacuum line right here. Put our ECM and all that back together. Throttle control, all that. Let's put our memory to the test. Everything's back in. We just have to bleed the new master cylinder, which you can do that a bunch of different ways. You just gotta look up your own video for that one.